The team of the century. It's gotta be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and you almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are your emotions right now, Duke?
You know, I missed the shot. This is my family. And I let them down. And that's all there is to it. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks.
Saw your indictment tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Seasoned. A couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
You follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup, but...
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got so far? Tough. Committed. Plays the game the right way. You're a great player. But great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach. That's a pitch. Trash. Get a new
It's
job.
not a pitch.
Still open.
Started mine. Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up, probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Listen. Wins. I have a lot of good kids. I need special.
Not special.
Your natural ability is, yes.
If I play basketball again, it starts all over. Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me, it's always been us.
Stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how you loved New York, bled New York. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
Ooh. Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, great to see you on the court again, baby.
Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
right now. This is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready? Yeah. I said, are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, Eagles!
Junior, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
So what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Nice job.
Let's go, baby!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. New year and a new lineup. Day, the team captain, he'll now start at the 2 with newcomer Junior playing the point. Lack and Zadirko fill in at the forwards, and Marceda steps in to get the start at center. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
Returns it to Erickson. Chalk up 2 right there.
Despite the contact, Erickson keeps pushing for the finish and just bullies his way past for a bucket.
Junior outside. First quarter, just over a minute played. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Dermanenko outside. Here's Levesque. Marceda pulls it in. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Erickson defending. Junior up top. He gets it in there.
3 straight makes to start. Looking good so far.
Pass to Levesque. Back to Dermanenko. Misses the 3. And looking at Junior, the senior is exactly the type of guard the Eagles needed for this season.
Absolutely. He clearly is a plus athlete. And even though he hasn't spent too much time perfecting his skills, the pedigree is there with who his dad is.
Outside Erickson. Porter. Pass to Levesque. Back to Dermanenko. Levesque. Day with the steal. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
And Junior gets down the court fast to put a finish on the fast break. Explosive hustle.
Burton trailing here. Now Dermanenko, covered by Junior. To end the run. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Carter with it, guarded by Zadirko. Back to Carter. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Luan. The Hornets again can't hit it. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big. Get some more size out there, maybe?
Burton has possession. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Leftos. Outside Luan.
Look how hard Luan works to be productive for his team. Seeks out any and every scoring chance he can.
Junior with it. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for the three-point play.
The defense is letting them get shots in the paint, and they're more than happy to take advantage.
The closer they get, the more effective their offense becomes.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Now it's Carter outside. Pass to Luan. No good there with the triple. And here they come. The floater. And he sinks the layup.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
To the middle. Luan nails the baby hook.
Impressive agility from Luan to make it work inside. You can tell he's been working hard to build that inside shot.
Now here's Junior. Luan covering. The drive now by Junior. And he converts the layup.
And a great start to the game for them.
Absolutely, they've made the most of their chances, and the offense looks very strong.
Pass to Leftos. The second chance effort, and it's rejected.
Check out Mason's awareness on defense. He tracks the ball as it's going up, is ready, and waiting with an authoritative block. They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Tipped away. There's Leftos with the three. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Eagles out in front, up by 16. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. And after a whirlwind start, the Eagles have a significant early lead here as the second quarter gets going. Here's it. 16-point lead, their largest margin in the game. And the Hornets with possession. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport, but the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw. Yeah, the defense won't always get bailed out like that.
Take that shot, let's go!
Sheffield outside. Good for the fifth time tonight, and he remains perfect.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation.
And that's the kind of mistake you can't afford to make.
Especially when they're trailing. Trying to make something good happen, instead, they commit the big blunder.
All right, just like last time, let's do it! Switch! And the foul!
Ash Ramadas with the block.
And shot blocking is about positioning and timing. There, Ramadas having both and sending it back.
James Marcedo with the block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Mason. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
They're in a terrific groove.
And credit it to their outstanding passing, putting a ton of pressure on the defense.
Pass to Luan. And he slams it down. And the layup is good.
And make no mistake, this is a hard shot. But Luan makes it look rather effortless there.
Junior up top. He's guarded by Kelsey. It's stolen away by James. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Michael Luan for three. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. It's the Eagles just dominating this one. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter.
If you would like to test your skills and represent your school, please see Mr. Jones for more details.
Second half of play getting going. Newark East Eagles with a big lead after 2 quarters of play.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Ramadas outside. Levesque up top. Pass to Dermanenko. Up again. It's good on the putback.
What terrific hustle. He's got a nose for sniffing out those rebounds.
He is ferocious once that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for.
And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Porter, he's guarded by Marceda. On the wing, Bobby Erickson. Outside Levesque. This one for three. The basket good off the assist from Bobby Erickson.
Absolutely making the correct play there. Erickson, when someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
And the Hornets making a change here.
Leftos Aslanaglu.
Here's Newark East. The biggest lead for them was 24.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
He's now 3.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Ramadas outside. Pass to Leftos. Pokes loose. Out to the left wing. Michael Luan for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're on track here in the second half. After their less than impressive first, I think they came out with some tired legs, but they've turned it around, looking much more active.
The drive now by Junior. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, and they're sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Pass to James. On the wing, it's Simon Carter. Michael Luan for three. And the Hornets with another three.
Well, look at his accuracy. Luan has developed his range shot. I'm sure by next season he'll have it even more dialed in.
And a great show through 3 quarters. And here we go. 4th quarter getting started here in Newark. It's still anyone's game. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top. He can be hesitant near the rim. We saw it right there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up strong enough.
Now Leftos. Defense right on him. Releases. And again, it's Burton.
And this is where Zlonoglu should be looking to score. He uses his 6'5" size to his advantage inside.
Junior outside. Pass to Marceda. Junior. 1 minute into the fourth. Back to Marceda. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
Defensively, that's just so hard to stop. He's too big of a height mismatch to overcome.
Outside James. Pass to Leftos. Luan covered by Junior. Outside Luan. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. It's on Quinn Mason.
At Luan's height, he probably runs into tough coverage like this often. But he's clever, and he plays into it to draw a foul.
So both teams changing it up here. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Can't hit it from close range. The Eagles with the lead. Pass to Junior. Zadirko up top. Junior with it. Six on the shot clock. And here's Zadirko. And here's Lack for 3. Another 3 from Newark East.
What a solid decision from Zadirko, noticing the wide open man and getting the ball to him.
Outside Erickson. Luan. To the left wing. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Eagles will call time here. Hornets making a switch here. Third minute of action gone by in the fourth. Junior inside. Porter's there. And that one's good.
Can't stop this guy right now. Once Junior gets it going, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
To the inside. Levesque. Junior with the block. And he recovers. Pass to Sheffield. Tipped. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
At 6'6", Marceda knows he has the size to score inside, which is what makes defenders foul.
That's good. Going 1 for 2 from the line. And that'll push the lead to double digits. And with this huge lead for the Newark East Eagles, they've come out and set the tone they really want to set for the rest of the season.
Coach Bishop talked about a season of change. A game like that illustrates exactly what the school is after. Strong showing from the Eagles as they look to have this one wrapped up.
The drive by Junior, and it's stolen by Porter. Germanenko with it, picked up by Sheffield, down low. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2. That's on Zadirko.
Look how Ramadas' physicality helps him get the shot off. Able to muscle his way through the foul.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Junior inside. He's covered by Levesque. It's good.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
Now here's Drumanenko. And the basket by Levesque.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Junior outside. Inside. Marceda uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Bobby Erickson for three. Junior grabs the miss. And it's the Eagles with the ball. The biggest lead for them was 24.
Put a fork in them. Their comeback hopes are out the window. It's safe to say at this point.
Yeah, this deal, it's done. It's finished. It's over.
He is running the floor so well.
And he's finishing with style. Way to complete the break.
Now Junior. Pass to Indra. Junior. Now Mason. Up top, it's Kennedy. Junior outside. And play stops, whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Officials pay such close attention on those screens.
No question, they're watching. Your feet have to be set.
And the final horn sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they looked.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations of high school sports athletics.
Yo, Rookies got some serious skill.
Oh, you like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Hey, how you doing, kid? My name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember though. For sure, I was just a little kid when we were still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
Blue.
cry.
Nice to meet you, Archie. Archie?
Yeah,
Nice to meet
look, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell.
Yeah.
It's who? Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think? Something you know you can do?
There's only one game. You show me what you got in the next one, give me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceda. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing. And it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it. Good ball movement on the interior is just as important as it is out on the perimeter.
Shot from the top of the key. A rebound by Dave Zadirko.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
And with Renfield, from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Here's Zadirko, banked in off the glass.
4 straight makes out the gate. A nice start.
Outside, Lee. To the middle. Andrews with it. Marceda on him. Outside, Lee. Pass to Bishop. Here's Andrews. Just 5 on the clock. Rosenberg outside. Kept alive. Count it, that bucket is good.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Unloads from 13 feet. That's tipped.
Well, all good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And that one's good for Lee.
Yeah, Lee's agility, allowing him to find a way through the contact. Manages to get to his shot, finish strong.
Junior up top, and the layup is good.
Timeout.
Nice take, however, a little too easy if you're asking me.
And the Foxes call time here.
And Coach wants to make some changes right now. Try to gain more control over this one.
Along with Coach, I like the timeout. It's clear there's an opportunity to mix things up.
Grace outside, pass to Joseph, outside Roberts. High post Robert Andrews. Now here's Roberts. He's tightly guarded. To the inside. Here's Andrews. Some solid defense from James Marceda. Junior, Andrews covering. On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Pass to Marceda, to the paint. Junior outside. Back to Marceda. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you wanted to coach.
Now here's Grace. Back to Roberts. Shot, high post. James Marceda with the rebound. The Eagles with the lead. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, count it.
They are hitting on all cylinders offensively.
And you have to give it up for the coaches. They've put together a nice plan for their team tonight.
Pass to Andrews. Back to Roberts. Now here's Grace. Joseph outside. Ducey. It's Lou Grace on the wing. Here's Mason, and it's finished off by Mason.
I like that Junior is always paying attention. He sees opportunity forming, and he moves the ball to the open man.
Zane Roberts for 3, and we've reached the end of the first. Eagles out in front, leading by 8. Stay with us through the break as we get ready for the second quarter.
With license plate.
Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as a
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
almost 4 minutes gone by into the second quarter of play. Here's Grace. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work. Impressive movement from Junior here, getting himself free to shoot. The Eagles really support each other on those plays.
Andrews, he's guarded by Marceda, pushing it up. And here's Junior outside. They get it back. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Sheffield with the bucket.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from outside.
And yet the perimeter shots not falling at a high clip. You wonder if they're just starting to settle out there a little bit.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. A 7-point differential. Junior outside. Pass to Marceda. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
Showing how well he understands the game. Fantastic pass to set up his teammate.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Eagles. They lead by 9. And the third quarter of action coming up right after the halftime break. And the second half getting started. Brentfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And here are the Eagles now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Outside Lee. Pass to Bishop. Tries a 3. Junior grabs the miss. The Eagles now on offense. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
Back to Lack. Outside, Day. Junior, 5 on the clock. Here's Marceda, and it's in there.
The ball movement from them has been terrific. Very little ISO play.
And piling up the points. So far, the defense hasn't been able to counter their approach.
Now Lee. Pass to Rosenberg. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Stolen by Lack.
What a reaction to that pass. A real display of defensive instincts.
And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
It's now a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Defending with purpose. You've got to respect Andrews using his size to spike shots back.
He's one of the best.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Junior. He's got 6. Down low. Zadirko's shot is good.
I like that Zadirko is never afraid to use his physicality, willing to do whatever it takes to get to his shot.
Inside, Andrews. And that comes off the assist by Troy Lee.
That's a good pass, right where he needed it to execute and finish.
The third quarter comes to a close. Eagles out in front. They lead by 8. And the fourth quarter's coming your way on.
If you would like to receive.
Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. The Foxes trailing. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Grace outside. Lee. Back to Grace with just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And the foul called on Dustin Joseph. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Outside, Day. Pass to Junior. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Lee. Here's Bishop. James Marceda with the rebound. And here are the Eagles now. The biggest lead of the game was 15.
Here's one for Junior's highlight reel. Going after his shot with reckless abandon and earns an and-one opportunity.
Fourth quarter basketball. We're just about 1 minute into it. Here's Grace. James Marceda with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Foxes will retain possession.
Still Fox's ball.
Outside, Lee. Grace. Pass to Joseph. Up top, Andrews. Over Zadirko. That one had the right spin on it, and it's good.
And let's talk Bishop on the Fox. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager, but Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership.
To the middle. Here's Marceda, and it's blocked by Robert Andrews. Grace outside. James Marceda with the block.
I love when Marceda leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt. In terms of points in the paint, this game has been quite lopsided.
A difference in styles tonight. If you can't score in the inside, at least try to defend it at the other end.
Pass to Andrews. And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. Bishop. And yes, the bounce goes his way.
Solid little mid-range shot from Bishop. That's smart basketball, taking advantage of any scoring opportunity that comes your way.
Over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Zadirko's shot is good.
Oh, the accuracy just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high...
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's Lack. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing.
Back to Rosenberg. Over Zadirko. Again, the miss by the Foxes.
He'll be the first to tell you that's a shot he should convert. The D was not tight on him.
Sheffield outside. Junior outside. Foxes with the board. Here's Ducey. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Jonathan Lack picks one up. So both teams changing it up here. Good on both attempts. And here are the Eagles now. They have a 9-point lead. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Junior. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
Eagles are lucky to have Junior. So ready to sacrifice himself on the drive against some stiff defense.
Both shots are good from the stripe.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
I think that this deficit is just too much to overcome.
You said it. There just isn't enough ticks left in that clock.
Yep, that one goes.
And when the D gives Rosenberg those looks, he takes them, especially when he's this close.
And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
Here's Junior, stolen by Connor Rosenberg. The 3. The shot by Ducey, no good. The drive now by Junior. And Connor Rosenberg with the block. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. If that finalized plan, just tweaked it at the end there.
Just get you checked out all the same, yeah?
Thank you. Archie.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. Did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship,
On a busted foot. and he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. Need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como you?
Ay.
Yeah.
Ay,
This
yeah.
I'm working
Ay,
with this kid.
Pero,
Been working with this one.
Ay, that's Junior. Me dá um braço.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
Yeah, he sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Andrew Scott.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
But you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. If you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. When he passed, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down. Touch.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard the story before, Pop. It's getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent, because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick a name.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I for protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the
Substitution.
and the Eagles look to make something happen. And that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles look really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Backdoor cut. Easy look. And he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with an easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And we finished one half of play. The Dragons up on top. They lead by 11. And we send it to halftime now. Back with the third quarter right after this.
License plate 2K.
All right, fellas. Here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you to play hard every possession. All right? Lose the ball, rebound, play D every possession. Get some stops. All right? Now we can work ourselves back into this. Yeah, you one play at a time, all right? Sounds good. Getting better? Let's do this.
That was hard to watch out there.
I said I'm going in.
Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down, settle down. We talked about this. You need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, coach. It's my choice.
Okay?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Win on 3. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. All right, you guys, come on. Let's huddle up. Let's huddle up. Bring it in. Bring it in. I don't have any speeches for you. Just possessions. One at a time. Let's turn this thing around right now. Go time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go time.
Here's Williams. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And you look at Powell, just a tremendous athlete. Who does he remind you of, guys?
Well, the first guy you have to think of is Aaron Gordon. He has that blend of athleticism and speed and power, too. I mean, that has scouts just drooling all over this guy. He plays like a walking highlight reel.
Now here's Junior. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Back to Junior. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
Outstanding work there, figuring out how to score on the D. You see the muscle Junior possesses.
Outside, it's Williams. Pass to Powell. Back to Williams. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to Powell. Out to the right wing. And it's Williams missing. Junior outside. Here's the teardrop. And a misfire there from Junior. I wonder if that leg is still bothering him.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong. Well, without a doubt, the star of this North High team is Sean Howell. Already going to a major college next season on scholarship. He can do so much.
And here's Jack Coral for three. The Eagles trailing. Inside. Sheffield outside. Junior. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half. Marceda can't get it to go. Well, he's the tallest member of the Dragons, but they like him at power forward. Very fluid mover who can attack in multiple ways.
It's true. At the next level, they'll probably slot him as a 3 or a bit of a tweener forward, but he's got great talent and form on his shot, and the sky is the limit for this kid.
Here's Coral, and the layup's good off the glass.
Look at Coral getting aggressive on the boards, locks up the rebound, and quickly sends it right back up.
Junior outside. Count the basket.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
And it's North High's ball. Now a timeout called by North High.
And Coach wants to make some changes right now. Try to gain more control over this one.
Along with Coach, I like the timeout. It's clear there's an opportunity to mix things up.
So both teams making some changes here. Williams with it. Now Evans defending. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Well, throughout this season, Junior has been playing the shadow of his dad. Duke was just a huge figure in the basketball community of this area.
And that's been an added layer to his success, following his father's footsteps after his passing. Junior's story is one that you could see in a documentary one day.
Outside, Gibson. Down low. Here's Sousa. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Junior outside. To the paint. Shot's good by Mason.
Fantastic read by Junior. You see him picking up the game more and more out there.
Outside, it's Williams. And they double up Williams. Gibson, guarded by Day. Back to Williams. Pass to Hotkins. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Williams. Over Junior. Junior grabs the miss. To the inside. Marceda, that's good. And this backcourt of the Dragons featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard. A lot of talent there, but they can get a bit sloppy at times.
Yeah, they're a bit of the wild card factor for this team. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get. Everyone knows Powell is the star, but often the barometer for this school is just how under control the backcourt tandem can play.
Now the Eagles with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Shots good by Mason.
They're getting everything they want inside.
And that's fueled this run of theirs.
Swings it to Gibson. Back to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we still got a close one. The Dragons up on top. They lead by 3. And as we head to the breaks, well, as the fourth quarter gets going, teams will make a substitution. And the free throw, no good. Now Junior, right side. Well, a turnover there from Junior, and he just doesn't look like himself nursing that injury. Outside Jones. And it's the Dragons missing again.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
Here's Lack, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out firing. This team has really been on a roll.
A number of quality wins for North High in their last handful of games. The team's peaking at the right time, that's for sure. And if the first half is any indication, they're a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way.
And so it looks like the Dragons will retain possession here. Here's Coral. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tough to put good coverage on Jack Coral. He fearlessly goes right into the defender to create a foul and gets the shot off. And that makes it a 2-possession game. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And the Eagles will call time here. Now here's Junior. He's covered closely. To the middle. Muscling through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on the way to the line.
Check out Marceda refusing to give up, giving everything he has on that play for a clutch bucket.
Those and ones can be really critical moments in a tight game like this one. And what a morale boost it must be to have Junior back on the floor. He might not be at 100%, but just having him as a threat out there as a scorer and defender makes everyone feel and play better.
The 3 from Powell. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Lack. Junior with it. Zadirko outside. Down low. It falls! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
This is what college scouts want to see. And Zadirko delivering in a huge way there.
And here's Coral. Beyond the arc. Misses the tray. Regulation has ended, and we're headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. And with the way this game has gone so far, we should be in for some more excitement as we get going in overtime. And it's going to be the Dragons. And there it is. The comeback is complete. What an amazing effort from the Newark East Eagles to fight their way back and steal a game that was lost at half.
Oh, totally. Credit the fans for keeping the Eagles in this game, staying energetic. But the story of the game has to be Junior, fighting his way through injury to lead his team in the second half.
I'll tell you what, the amount of heart that Junior showed in this game, the passion he played with when he clearly wasn't at his best, that's something you rarely see in any sport.
Reminds you a bit of the passion his dad played with. And for that, that'll do it for us tonight. An amazing comeback win for the Eagles. I'm Joe Lamy saying thank you for watching another broadcast of Garden State IAA Sports. We hope to see you again.
Oh, man.
Yeah, baby.
God, I love watching that.
Enjoy the moment, Junior.
You'll never forget it.
Yeah, thanks, Arch.
Now remember, rice it, okay? Rest, ice, compress, and elevate the knee.
No doubt all week, baby.
Hey. You focus on the invitation. That's all that matters now. Enjoy your night, baby. You earned it.
Thanks, Arch.
Remember, rice it. Woo-hoo! Woo! Recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters in the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
You look good, too.
You look stressed, Arch.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit.
Write that down. Bigger than Broadway. The Hendrix Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendrix, have you narrowed down on any college selections, or are you planning on jumping overseas? Hendrix.
Yo!
I mean, I heard we was playing you, but I had to come see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
That's what's up, man. How's New Orleans, though?
Home. It's good. I'm gonna hit shoot around.
All right.
See you on the floor?
Yep.
I know that's your friend and all, but you need to stay focused. You light him up and the world will open up for you.
All right, Arch, you need to reel it in now.
I'm serious.
Nah, I'm serious too, man. It's just, vein in your neck is bulging right now, man, and I'm worried about you.
Ain't no vein in my neck bulging. How big is it?
Man, I'm just saying, you need to worry about your salt intake. That's all.
See, now you're pushing it.
I done played basketball before. I know what this game's about. I know how to win. As soon as that tip goes up, ain't no friends no more. Don't worry, Arch. I got it.
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
Ah, it's okay. Coach, he's with
I
me.
know exactly who he is.
Out! Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This
feel.
is funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Coach. Have a great game, Junior.
Thanks, Arch.
It's all up to you now. Go get him.
So as I was telling you,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouch. slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The Scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. We see the Eagles starting with Day and Junior, the talented backcourt pair. On the wing, you have Black. Zadirko and Marceda make up the post pair to round out the starting five. For the Cats, it's the star tandem in the backcourt with Cobb at the 1 and Davidson at the 2. Splitter fills in at the small forward position with the high-flying Teddy Edwards at the power forward spot, with Mushi Fresh rounding it out starting at center.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Pass to Lack. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the dime.
Fantastic read by Junior. You see him picking up the game more and more out there.
Cobb with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys. It seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major schools.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point. He's proved time and time again this season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge player at the college level. An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Here's Cobb, and then Hendricks Cobb with the dunk.
And regardless of what happens in this game, the Eagles have to be pleased with how this season turned out. Played well above expectation and find themselves playing in a top talent invitational.
Down low, Zadirko, and that one drops for him.
Showing how well he understands the game. Fantastic pass to set up his teammate.
Hendricks Cobb draws the double. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And with Newark East, the improvement is what they're most proud about, Drake.
This was a defining season for the program. After having seasons where they looked lost, there's a renewed spirit for Newark East. This momentum should carry on well after this season.
Now here's Junior. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the opening frame.
Let the big man eat down there. Once again, Marceda has the positioning he likes, and the rest is history.
And here's Cobb. He has 6. Edwards outside. Fresh. Over Marceda, and that's good for Mushi Fresh.
Inside, Mushi's physicality, letting him muscle his way right to the shot. Scouts must be impressed by his athleticism.
And the Eagles will call time here, so both teams make...
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. Junior outside. Inside. That's good, and it's Dave Zadirko with the assist.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench, it's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
For 3, it's Hendricks Cobb. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Whoa! Cobb pulls up and the shot is gone in seconds. Blink and you miss his shooting motion.
To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their score. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team.
Now here's Fresh. He's got 11.
I love when Marceda leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
Pass to Junior. Out to Sheffield. Knocks down the triple.
And maybe the D will step up on him next time. He's proven he can knock down that shot.
Louisiana trailing. Cobb down low. Junior's there. Got one fall.
Not only is the game neck and neck, but so is the rebounding battle. Very tight game tonight on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have been putting in work down low.
And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity as a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent.
And here are the Civic Cats now. 4-point game. Here's Cobb. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Junior. He's gone 2 of 2 at the line so far.
We are looking at one of the best players in the country. One of the most self-assured players, too. Cobb's a unique talent, and he knows it.
Junior outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
They are pounding the ball inside the paint right now.
Oh, absolutely, and successfully at it. They've only missed one of their last 6 shots in the paint. Keep at it until someone stops you.
On the wing, Hendricks Cobb. Banked in off the glass. And it's the Eagles with the ball. And only 1 injury to report for the Eagles in this one. Junior's still not at full strength.
The team was hoping that Junior's knee would have been fully healed by now, but it just hasn't recovered the way they wanted. He'll be available for them, but he isn't close to 100%. He might even be on a minutes restriction.
A big man with stretch 4 capabilities. Zadirko looking comfortable, trying his luck deep.
It's Pooh Splitter on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Mushi Fresh.
Nice job getting down low for the easy shot.
The Eagles with the lead. Here's Junior. He's got 6. Pass to Lack. Back to Junior. To the inside. Lack. Rebounded by the Cats.
Just stay close to him. That was all the defender had to do right there.
Splitter, no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Eagles leading by 3, and we'll be here to bring you the 3rd quarter right after halftime. And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between 2 fantastic high school squads. Now Cobb.
Watching the way Cobb gets things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday already.
The drive by Junior. It's hauled in by Fresh. Marcedo with the steal. And he banks in the layup.
He plays in a central role by getting his guys to their shots.
Such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Basket count.
Gotta honor the shot if you're the D. Cobb showing how effective he can be from there.
Junior outside. Pass to Zadirko. Count the basket.
He's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Cobb with it. He's got 17. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Didn't set up the screen properly on that one.
Here's Edwards. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside Cobb. Pass to Wang. Cobb, covered by Junior. Edwards with it. Up top, Davidson. It's hauled in by Mason.
And without a doubt, Hendricks Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation. We're seeing him tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contact.
Yep, that one goes.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
Now here's Davidson. Good on the bucket.
When he gets in his head that he's going to get that bucket, it is very hard for the D to do anything about it.
And here's Junior. 8 points for him. And good that time.
You gotta respect Junior's game if you're the D. Cannot allow him to get those looks.
That shot doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter of play, a great game, both teams playing well. It's the Eagles. They're up by 6. And as we head to the break, stick with us for the fourth quarter right after this. Only 1 quarter remains. It's anyone's game as the Battle of Brooklyn will be decided in the coming minutes. Out to Sheffield. Zadirko. And there's the 3-second violation. The Civic Cats trailing. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
Here's Zadirko. 6 for 6. He hasn't missed yet.
I like that Zadirko is never afraid to use his physicality, willing to do whatever it takes to get to his shot.
To the paint, Edwards. The layup missed. Outside, Black. Rejected by Benjamin Davidson. To the middle, Wang. Yes, and a nice assist from Hendricks Cobb.
Yeah, Cobb's basketball IQ is incredibly high for a player his age, keeping his teammates involved in the action of the game.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout here. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustment.
The Civic Cats making a switch here. Down low. Sheffield with the bucket.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Cobb down low, covered by Junior.
Steady offense. The coaching staff loves seeing them with the rock. And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just moves so well with the ball in his hands.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. Zadirko outside. Pass to Junior. A rebound from Edwards. And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit, he just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan, but he reminds me a lot of De'Aaron Fox with the ball in his hands, doesn't he? I mean, he's got that explosiveness to go right at players twice as high.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Cobb.
Yeah, the defense won't always get bailed out like that.
Here's Lack.
On the drive, Lack has really developed some expert moves. He's able to get his shot off despite taking a hard foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 2-point game.
Needed those, got him. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Hendricks goes in.
Got the bucket and the foul.
It goes on James Marceda.
Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who is highly recruited on this Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish inside against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time.
Here's Marceda. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Important for Junior to learn how to draw calls just like that. That kind of toughness and savvy will serve him very well going forward. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
It's understandable why the Cats give Cobb the ball in these spots. They trust him to drain big-time points.
Sheffield outside. Junior buries it. And tie game. That's a huge basket right there.
That is a grown man shot from Junior, dropping an assertive bucket in a high-stakes situation.
Cobb can't hit. Now the Eagles with it. On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Back to Junior. Oh, missed it. Time called here. The Civic Cats decide to talk it over. Here's Cobb. Oh, had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Regulation has ended, and we're heading to overtime. And plenty more to come right after this. Welcome back, and after the teams fought to a standstill in regulation, we're ready to determine this one in overtime. So Louisiana gets the tip, and they'll get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. This should be fun. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Smart offense. 4 of their last 5 baskets have come from the inside.
And that's great coaching. Give your team a chance to shoot a high percentage shot.
The drive now by Junior. Zadirko. And he gets it to go.
What a game it's been for Zadirko. He's scoring well and really putting on a show for any scouts who might be watching.
Here's Cobb. From 13 feet away, it goes down.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Now Junior. Inside. Marceda, good.
This is leadership right here. Marceda upping his intensity and finding a way to connect during a big possession.
Pass to Fresh. Splitter left side. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's on Christian Sheffield. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 2-point game.
He's got ice water in his veins, guys. No way he's going to miss from the line. The game's still hanging in the balance.
Junior with it. Cobb on him. And the basket by Zadirko.
Terrific urgency from Zadirko on this play. He knows how essential it is that the Eagles score, so he gets productive.
Hendricks Cobb draws the double. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
Make no mistake, this one has been all offense. Neither team seems like they can miss right now.
And while it's kind of fun to watch, I'm going to put a search party out for the team. We got to have more effort on that end.
Drive now by Junior. Pass to Zadirko. And it's blocked away by Cobb.
Yeah, Cobb Cobb is just merciless, swatting down that shot. I guess he's the only person allowed to score in this game.
Around 2 minutes into OT. It's been a good one thus far. Junior outside. And Junior looking a bit winded out there. Wonder if that injury is still bothering him.
The Eagles are lucky to have Junior. So ready to sacrifice himself on the drive against some stiff defense.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And that one falls. 2 from at the line that time. Cobb with it. Swings it to Splitter. Sinks it!
What a statement by Splitter. A sophomore player showing what a bright future he has with this team.
Now here's Junior. Here's Marceda. Count it!
Check out Marceda refusing to give up, giving everything he has on that play for a clutch bucket.
It's come down to this, a very important possession.
No room for error.
And the foul is called. He grabbed him intentionally there for some reason.
Maybe he's just trying to slow the pace down. I don't really know. Strange move one way or the other.
So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game. And the Eagles will call time here. And guys, what do you think?
Looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Yeah, and I think in a possible 2-for-1 situation, this next play they run will be interesting to see what they go with. No room for error.
Here's Sheffield. Connects! And that shot brings him within 1.
Here's Sheffield proving he's ready to be a starter next year. He handles the pressure well and takes a composed shot.
And an intentional foul right there.
And as expected, they use a foul to stop the clock.
Time can be an enemy just as much as the score at this point.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt right here.
And the Eagles will call time here. What's your take, guys?
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3 if they can get an easy bucket down low.
I'm not so sure. There's not a lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and then try to tie this thing up.
Pass to Marceda. Shoots over Fresh. Off the rim and out. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
And here's Junior outside. They get it again. It falls.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Time called here. The Civic Cats decide to talk it over. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops both of them, and it's a 5-point game. And that'll do it. Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn. The top team in the nation looked the part as they took down several teams to come away with the invitational title.
Just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this was going to be the case. The Eagles put up a fight, but Cobb and the rest of the Civic Cats were just too much for them.
And when it comes down to it, the Civic Cats were supposed to win this. That's the level of success they expect. The talent they have makes anything short of winning every game a failure.
Great set of games capped off by a fantastic win by the Cats. That'll conclude our broadcast of the Battle of Brooklyn. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for watching.
Man, what can I say?
How about admitting that I'm
Better than me? Now that would be a good start.
Not going that far. Man, you got me this time.
Hey, listen, man. We showed something to these scouts today. I know that. There will be others.
Celebrate with your teammates, man. You deserve it.
Whoa, celebrate. We're a travel team, baby. We don't celebrate. It's just on to Cleveland.
Man, this is it. College. Atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching. It's nothing like it, Junior. It's a good time to get to know who you are, too. Get an education, you know? I mean, there's no money right now, but the path gets easier for you to get a bigger brand once you get into the league because of all the TV exposure.
Yeah, like Zion.
Exactly, like Zion. It's not gonna be easy. A few bad games gets magnified. Bad press snowballs fast in college.
Yeah, but positive press snowballs, too.
Exactly. So you want to keep it positive. I know you made a few visits, talked to a few coaches, but the decision is yours. Where do you see yourself next year, Junior? You made the right choice, Junior. Let's get you on a call with Coach. I know he's gonna be thrilled.
Cool.
I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you, you hear me? So you think you're ready to declare for the draft? Just hit me up.
Thanks, Archie.
Moving into a bigger world now, Junior. Think you ready?
Oh, no doubt, man. Let's go get it.
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Light.